Good morning. I'm Calvin of AJ Ministries, and I'm coming to you with another healthy helping of Christ. This morning I'm heavy-hearted because for some reason I keep seeing people in the news, people on video being accosted, being attacked, or being beaten by people that are put in charge of us. Now, I can't blame this all on the people that are put in charge of us. That's not logical. But I do have to add some blame to those who are being beaten, who are being accosted, who are being locked up and things of that matter. And I don't blame it on them per se. I blame it on their understanding. We have this idea or this premise in America that we are free. We are free is a loosely used term. And I need you out there to understand this is a loosely used term. What they're basically saying are you are free to obey the laws of the land. Okay? Now, you're going to say, well, I wasn't doing anything. Wait a minute. Because they also say, well, I put people in place to determine if you are or we're not doing something wrong. These are people they put on above us or put in charge to police, for lack of better words, to police our comings and goings. Now, you say, what's the police that's doing it? Yeah, police got some part in it. And I'm not saying that. Just like the airlines and everybody, they play some part in it. But we play a part in it also. We play a part in it. See, understand something. You and I am not free. Take it out your mind, cut it from your vocabulary, leave it alone. You are not free. You're free to obey the laws of the land. Understand that? Let me help you out as a parent. So you might be able to, it may help you a little bit better. When you're a child and you'll say, Mommy, can I do this or can I do that? Mommy would say, not right now, honey, or maybe tomorrow, honey, or she'd give you excuses why you couldn't do it. Your first reply to that was, why? 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 And after a while, she got tired of your whys, and she'd give you a flat answer. No, because I said so. You can't do it because I said so, and I'm the parent. Period. No more excuses, no more questions, no more. It shut the whole conversation down. That is how the government is to us. Okay, you can't do this right here, right now. You can't do that right there, right now. That's fine. But at a certain point, you have to understand that they are the government. You can't fight a bull barehanded. It don't work. The reason I'm making this point is this. Too many of us have lost our minds. You believe that because you're free or because you're grown, you can do and say anything to the law or to people that are put in position to govern us. You can't. And if you do, it's a certain way you can say it. Now, if you were really free, we'd be free like they were in the Wild Wild West. Which means you'd be free to go around here shooting, killing, and doing everything you wanted to anybody you wanted, whenever you wanted, without fear of being judged. If we live like that, this place would be crazy. So we can't be free because we can't govern ourselves. That's been shown throughout the years in history. We can't govern ourselves. We need someone to govern us. So first of all, you're not free. And black people, what makes you think that you have any more rights than anybody else? Because we were beaten, because we were slaves, because we were brought over here? You don't. Because you have all these people fighting on your side because of the color of your skin does not make you able to do something somebody else wouldn't be able to do. Because everybody had their struggles in America. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from this, but sometimes you have to understand. The Bible tells us to render unto God what is God's, Render unto Caesar what is Caesar. We're all learned to obey the laws of the land. You're going to holler out and say, I was only walking down the street and they pulled me over. And that's fine. They have protocols set up that if someone stops you and takes you into the police station, arrest you, you can go to court and fight it. Have that person reprimanded, have that person fired, even get your money back, so on and so forth. They have laws set up for that. People, I say this most of all for one reason. It hurts to watch us fighting a war in a way that we can't win. You can't win against the system fighting in the streets. You have to use the system against the system. There are loopholes and laws set up that you can win in the war that you're trying to fight. But as long as you're trying to fight in these streets against the government that's set up on the Capitol Hill, we're going to see so many more locked up. We're going to see so many more shootings. We're going to see so much more injustice done to each one of us. And it doesn't help the whole. It really hurts us all. Listen, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. But I do know one thing. I know that if I get pulled over, if I get stopped, I'm not going to fight with that person right then on the spot. If I feel something was done wrong and just, I'm going to take that person's badge number down, that name, that restaurant, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to my local assemblyman or whoever else I need to go to and say, listen, this is an issue. And I'm going to keep raising my voice until I'm heard. You know, Martin said nonviolence could win. And nonviolence, for the most part, can win. But at some point, you have to make a logical stand. Not just a stand, a logical stand. If you don't want your child to be shot down in the streets, if you don't want your daughter to be carted off to jail, if you don't want your husband or your wife to be seen on another video, it's time you sat down and said, we have a moniker of freedom, but we aren't free. When I hear people say that word, I'm free, I can do whatever I want, I'm a grown man, I say to myself, have you lost your mind? The second we stepped on this rock, we no longer had freedom. We're fighting right now for equality, but we're still not free. I love you. I wish you all the best, and I hope God smile upon you. I'm Calvin. This is AJ Ministries. Understand, freedom is in your mind. Freedom is in your heart. You can't be free fighting the way you're fighting. Have a blessed day.